Alright, you guys. You know what? It is almost 50 degrees out here today. It is our first warm weather day. And when I say warm weather, I mean 50 degrees is pretty darn warm for March for around here. It's our first day like that. Oh, I have a visitor. I'm going to show you. Check out my little guy. I'm holding this with my hand, so look at him. He's not even afraid of me. He's not even 10 feet away from me. That's how tame our animals are around here. All right, I'm going to flip you back around to me. Are we back at me? Yeah, we are back at me. Okay. You know what? It's the first really warm day out here, so we're gonna... Don't laugh at me. I'm gonna do a garden tour, such as it is, and we'll get as close as we can to see what we can see. And we'll try not to disturb the squirrels. Okay, but the real reason I'm filming today, I have makeup on. I almost never wear makeup, so this is something to record and immortalize. Look closely. I have to actually go out into public today, so I really want to look like a human being. All right, so here we go. Here we go. I'm going to flip you around again so that we can see what... Oh my gosh, look at me. Well, the makeup won't hide the crazy hair. Okay, anyway, let's do our garden tour. Well, we can walk up this way. There's our little guy. There, and he's out of here. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at the mess we're going to have this spring. Oh my good Lord. This gets filled every morning. And look at this. Oh my gosh. And you know what? This is going to grow. All of this is going to grow. And look what Mitch did. Can you see that? I can't tell. The sun is right on me. I hope I'm catching this. He put a heated waterer out here. A heated waterer for the wildlife. Okay. Now let's check here. The pool's not ready, obviously. Now the thing that has scared me is that some of our little critters have found their way on top of that pool. I'm hoping that when the cover comes off and there's no snow and it's water, that they will figure out that that's really not a good place for them to be. Oh. Let's see. And again, I talked to you guys about the bubble foil. Look what's going on. I'll put a link to that video so that you can see what it is I'm talking about. The difference between having the, what is it, the reflexit, the reflectic, I don't know what it's called. But there's a difference. I'll put a link to that below. Or maybe if I can figure out how to do a card, you know, it'll be like, you know, here or there. I've never figured that out. So we'll see. All right, on with our tour. On with our tour. Okay, I don't know if you can see, because I've lost my bearings again. Oh, I'm sinking. Oh, I'm really sinking. Okay, well, this may be it for the garden tour for me. But you can see the herb garden is starting to come up through. There, I have worked my way up. Can you hear the birds? Everybody's out. Everybody's out. Oh, I'm so happy. And look up my hill. Listen to the birds. The chickens are not out yet. Their door is open, but they're not out. We got quite a surprise the other night here. In the chicken yard, right inside this meshing, we had the neighbor's dog. Some sort of a coonhound, Rottweiler, Great Dane mix in our chicken yard. So that was not fun. Oh, I'm sinking. Oh dear. Oh, watch out for Gerard's giant poop. We might sink in that. But that's the herb garden. And let's see. There's the regular garden. Look at all of this. Let me see if I can walk over there without killing myself. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm out of the death zone. Out of the death zone. All right, now you can see, check out our garden area. There's our poop. Our neighbor's house, you can kind of see that. That's actually a lot farther away than it looks. That's a really big house. So if you can see the neighbor's house, it's actually farther away than it looks. And that'll fill in because we're going to be putting fruit trees and all of that. We didn't realize that we'd actually be able to see their house when we cut out our vegetable garden area. But we'll fill it in. That's all right. That's all right. We'll all have our privacy back again very soon. Oh, just listen to the birds. Okay. Let me get back onto the path. My meandering path. Here we go. And that is my peony bed. In this bed, I have a teeny little bed. Well, this right here is the asparagus bed. Use your imagination. There are asparagus in there. The bird bath. And we've been busy. Mitch has been busy chopping up our wood. Wow, we did go through quite a bit of wood this year. We got 1 cord of wood, and that's what we have left. So, seriously. Tiny house. Look at that, 1 cord of wood. We still have about 1/4 of our wood left, and the heating season is just about done. So that's pretty good. So that's pretty darn good. And then, of course, you can see, let me look over. Look how big this vegetable garden is going to be. Just for the 2 of us. Just for the 2 of us and maybe my mother. Well, I'm sure my mother. Mom will be right over here. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. It's so funny. I got to flip you around and tell you. All right, I got to tell you about my mother. She came to see us in New Hampshire once. And you know how peas, they sort of keep producing? Well, there's my mom out there in the garden with me. And I have already gone through the first pick. And she says, oh, have you already got a picking off of these? And I said, yes, I did. You know, thinking, oh, good, she's interested and all of that. I turn around and she's yanking my peas out. All of them. And throwing them over the fence to the chickens. I'm like, Mom, what are you doing? And she looks at me, she goes, well, I'm cleaning your garden out for you, helping you. And I'm like, Mom, leave them. I don't let her in my garden anymore. She's not allowed in. She can sit in a chair and she can supervise. Okay, I'm going to flip you back around because you got to see this cute little path go into the chicken. And here we are going up to the chicken coop. See? Chicken crossing. See? Let it never be said that we don't warn people about our wild and dangerous animals. And here we are. We have little chickadees living in the blue house. Whoops, you can't see the blue house. I can't see the blue. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's very hard to see out here. I'm surprised. All right, and there we are. There's the chicken yard. The tarp that covers their yard hasn't really fared very well this year, so we'll have to. We always intend to put a permanent roof on there, but you know, we've only been here 2 years. We're coming up on 2 years, so this will be our 3rd summer. So this may be the summer. Oh, look, he gave them their own deck. Can you see that with their little door that's open and the teeniest little pallets you've ever seen? He gave them their own porch. Okay, let's go see what chickies are doing. Well, hi, girls. Well, hi, ladies. How's everybody doing? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everybody's here. I don't see any eggs. Well, hello, Louise. Well, hello, my beautiful Louise. There's Merida over there. You guys are... Oh, you're molting. Look at all the feathers. That's all right. That means we'll have eggs very soon. So they're doing well. They don't like the snow at all. So they won't step foot. And here's the road that Mitch built, dug. And it goes down that way. You can see the deer love it. It goes down that way. And then here's our tiny house view. So there's that part of the property tour. Of the garden tour. I'm a little afraid to walk on the snow again because I just went up to my knees. And I'm only 4'10". And it's entirely possible that I could be lost forever. Okay, so I got to tell you guys. I have started working on a series. I wanted to do a video. There are a lot of... Okay, let me hold on here and collect my thoughts. I want to do a video. There are a lot of people really unhappy with their lives. Mitch and I were watching... I don't know what we were watching. It was some documentary or whatever. And Mitch and I both looked at each other and we were like, they should be thinking about going tiny. That would fix all those problems. So I started a video that is going to be, should you be thinking about going tiny? And give, some of the reasons if you're not really happy with your life. Are you even aware that you're not happy with your life? And we thought, well, let's talk about what our reasons were. And by the time I finished my list of things that I wanted to talk about, that video was going to be an hour. Nobody wants to see my talking face for an hour. So we came up with the brilliant idea that we're going to do a series. And it's going to be the reasons that maybe you should be thinking about going tiny. And I came up with like 17 or 18 reasons. Can you see Mr. Muehlhausen? I got to show you this. Look at him. He's in the doorway. Oh, wait, you still have me. Oh, and now he's closed the door. Well, go. All right. And so anyway, that's what we're doing. We're going to do a series. It's just going to be, short videos, maybe 1 to 5 minute discussions that maybe you should be thinking about going tiny. I know it's not for everybody, but there are a lot of things that people don't realize. So we're going to talk about, should you be thinking about going tiny? So be on the lookout for that. I don't know if you can see it way over there. Can you see the... Let's see. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if I'm even pointing right. But these are our grape trellises. Our grape arbors that Mitch made. And I don't know if I can get over there. But right here is a garden bed. Can you see? I don't know. Let me say right there. Can you see the little lump? That is where my garlic and Egyptian onions are. Egyptian walking onions. Yeah, see how deep that snow is? And I just went up to it. It's all in my boots and everything. But you know what? You guys are worth it. There's Mitch's wattle fence, and there's a pile. I don't know if you can see the pile of logs there. Let's see if I can point in the right place. Let's see if I can point in the right place. You see that? That's going to be, an old-timey, pioneer-looking fence. And eventually, these big oak trees, our neighbor behind us, look how beautiful that sky is. And can you see that we have tree buds? Oh, I'm so excited. Anyway, I digress. You can see I'm easily distracted. Our neighbor behind us, that's behind me, he is an artisan. He's a craftsman. He does woodworking, beautiful furniture, indoors and out. I mean, he's a beautiful craftsman. And I think he wants these trees because look how straight they are. Look how straight they are. He could really do something with that. And oak is not cheap, but it is if your neighbors, like us, happen to want those trees to come down, and all you have to do is come get them. So there we go. And as you can see, I can't really get, the snow's pretty deep and I keep falling down through it. But look at this. Look at this. Is this not a wonderful sign? Our pool filter is showing. I'm going to be in that pool any day now. Any day. Lost you. Okay, you guys. Okay. Well, I actually have to go out into public today. So I think that's it for today. It was just so nice out. I just wanted to come out and show you guys around and let you see what was happening. I don't really have time to take you over to the other side of the house to show you, Mitch's Road and what's going on over there. But we actually have some things starting to bud up over there too. Maybe I'll show you that next time if we have another nice day here pretty soon. It's kind of cool being out here with the temperature warm and still have all this snow on the ground. It sort of feels sort of cheating. Like maybe it shouldn't be this nice if there's snow on the ground. Early spring here in the state of Maine. All right, so be on the lookout for that series, and we're still going to be sprinkling other videos in here and there, but be on the lookout for that, and let me know what you think. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great, nice, beautiful, sunny day, because I know we will.
Behind the scenes look.
Did you think you weren't gonna get? Oh, I turned the light off. Oh no! Did you think you were not gonna get your Gerard fix today? You were wrong. What's my boy doing? What's my boy doing? Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh no! Don't take my makeup off. I worked so hard to put it on. What are you doing?